everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to another episode of Play Ball here on YouTube featuring your Wolfpack faithful. Today is a very special episode for the Wolfpack here at Season 3. This will be the ending of Season 3, as I will be playing the entire championship series against the Mandibles in this episode. So either this is going to end in 2 games or it's going to end in 3 games. So you're looking at about an hour and a half video. So hope y'all enjoy watching. Game 3, we got Edward Vincent, Double D Vincent taking on Swing Long Stroke. And looking at this, as we all know, Eddie McGee dislocated his shoulder last episode and will be unable to continue playing this year. So Prakiak's coming in. And we're actually going to have we're going to have Jensen play third. Jensen play short, and then have me play third. And then Dickie's got to come out also because he's getting tired, so Tan has to play a game. Then Kaufman, Jensen, and Frag are all on fire, so they're not moving. Actually, yeah, that looks right. That looks good. We'll have Jensen bat third in honor of Eddie, since he's hitting so well. Move Kaufman up to 5th now, too, actually. Yeah, those 3 are killing it, so let them bat 3, 4, and 5. Alright, Game 1 is going to be here at Red Rock Park, because we did have the better record overall between the 2 teams. And when I mean that, I mean regular season record. Obviously, we ran the table, went 12-0, and I believe the Mandibles only went like 8-4 or 10-2, something like that. It's either 8-4, 9-3 or 10-2. Tedson is really killing the ball, and Baldwin's doing pretty good well, but their lineup is not suffering any negative impacts yet either, because they shut out the Derbies in the first game they played, and then the second game they won like 10-1, so yeah, their offense should be pretty good. Here's Poke Cano, right fielder, leading off today against Vincent. First pitch, dribble back up the middle, Vega there, bare hands and fires, got him, 1 out. Quick start here. Here's Steve Tedson. Heater foul back, 0-1. 2-seamer grounded to first. Off Frag's glove, it's going to trickle through. That'll be a base hit. Let me just check and make sure they actually called that a base hit. Yes, they did. Okay, Nelson Anaya. Noodles Anaya up, first baseman today. Swings to the first pitch curveball, 0-1. Slider fouled off, 0-2. Change-up dribble to third. Prakiak bare hands and fires to first. Got him. Ball was too slow rolling to get 2, so runner advances to second on the play. And now it's a runner in scoring position for shortstop Eddie Blake. Cleanup hitter. Blake looking to drive him in. Swings to the fastball, 0-1, low behind. Slider froze him, 0-2. 2-seamer grounded softly to first. Frag backhands, runs to the bag, gets there, and that's the 3rd out. Wolfpack strand the runner in the first, and nothing doing for the Mandibles. To the bottom half of the first we go with Smokey, Eric, and Kyle up. Here is Jesus Rodriguez looking to start it off against Long Stroke. First pitch is on the inside corner, 0-1. Second pitch is lined back to center. It's going to hang up though, and that's going to be an easy play for Baldwin. Now Eric Roberts up. Ghost looking to do something. Turns on the first pitch, grounds this softly to short. Eddie fields it on a hop and fires. Got him, 2 outs. And now Kyle Big Country Jensen. First pitch skied, right field. That's going to hang up though. Easy play for Cano. A few steps to his left, makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Wolfpack in the first, nothing to the second. Here is Renata Baldwin, the center fielder for the Mandibles. Way behind she's way out in front of the curveball, actually, 0-1. Change up fouled off, 0-2. Slider behind, strike 3. She is down on strikes. Here's Jose Donke, playing third base today. Looks at a fastball in the corner, 0-1. He was waiting on the slider, was still missed it, 0-2. Strikes to the curveball, strike 3. Nothing, not a bad, good at bat at all for Donkey. And here's Tan Sardines. She's catching the day for the Mandibles. Swings to the first pitch on 1. Change up, fouled off, 0-2. She's a little early. Swings to the two-seamer, strike 3, and she's down on strikes as well. Eddie, Double D strikes out the side here in the second. Nothing doing for the Mandibles. Bottom half of the second coming up. Nothing to score. Mitchell Fragman leading off here for cleanup hit first baseman. Switch hitter batting or left-handed. Looks at a pitch high, 1-0. Hard liner up the soft liner up the middle. Gets by the pitcher and it's in through for a base hit. So that's the Wolfpack's first hit of the game. Frag on first with the single. Now Dozer up. Frag takes off. Pitch is high, throw down, not in time. Frag steals second, so now the go-ahead runs at second for Kaufman. Sarah looks at one outside, 2-0 now. Third pitch is driven deep to right field. That's going to chase Cano back to the warning track. He's at the wall. He leaves. He can't make the play. It is gone, folks. Sarah Dozer Kaufman continues her hot hitting and hits her second home run of the playoffs. Or first home run of the playoffs, actually. Nice. And it's 2-0 Wolfpack. And here's Von Prakniak playing third base today and for the injured Eddie McGee. All in the dirt, 1-0. Caught the inside corner, 1-1. High, 2-1. That's on the corner, 2-2. Inside ball 3, full count. And that's ripped up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Prakniak. He's going to get on with the single to keep the inning going. Still nobody out.
Now batting.
Here's Vega up.
The second baseman.
Gabriella looks at one inside, 1-0. Second pitch is also inside, 2-0. Soft ground at the middle. Diving play made by Blake to cut it off. Gets up, fires to first. Gets Vega by a step, but he could not get the runner, and Prakniak moves up to second. So 1 out, runner in scoring position for catcher Eric Tan. Obviously the worst hitting person on the team this year. Did not have a great season at all. Quickly behind 0-2 in the count on 2 breaking balls. Hanging fastball. That's ripped through to left. Prakniak, however, will have to hold up at third as it went right to the fielder. So it's going to be a single for Tan, but no RBI. First and third now with 1 out for Double D. Hard grounder up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit, and Double D drives in another run to help his own cause. It's 3-0 Wolfpack. First and second now for Smokey. Now batting 182 in the playoffs. Pitch outside, 1-0. Hard ground at the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Tan, however, does not run well and will have to hold up at third, and that'll load the bases for Ghost Roberts.
Now batting. Number 5.
Ghost looking to break the game open here in the second. Hard ground to the short. Eddie backhands it in the hole, fires the second, gets the first out, throw to first, not in time. It's a fielder's choice, run scores, 4-0 Wolfpack. Here's Big Country now. Kyle rips one to right. It's going to get by the first baseman. Into right field, that's another base hit, and Double D will score easily. It's 5-0 Wolfpack. First and second now for Fragman. Still 2 outs. We have batted around in the inning. Ball's high. That's 2-0 count to Fragman. 3 balls to Fragman. 4-pitch walk. Fragman takes first, and that'll load the bases again. Here's Kaufman. Had a home run earlier in the inning. She's looking to break it open even more. First pitch is way inside, almost beans her, 1-0. Hard grounder to second, right at Tedson, though. He'll fire to first, and that's the 3rd out. Wolfpack, however, push across 5 runs and break the game slightly open. That'll bring up left fielder Wilson Edwards. It's 8-9-1 due up for the Mandibles. Swings to the first pitch, 0-1. Change up ripped into right. That'll get down for a base hit. Ghost gets it back in, and Edwards slides right in before the throw, so it's a leadoff double. And here's swing long stroke. Swings through the first pitch, curveball 0-1. Change up out off 0-2. Heater cut the top of the zone and froze him. Strike 3 called. That's a strikeout for Eddie, Double D. Here's Cano. First pitch dribbled back to the mound. Eddie, Double D fires the third, gets the runner. Good heads-up play from the pitcher. That's a quick 2 outs with the runner at first now for Tedson. Change-up fouled back. 0-1. Swings through the slider. 0-2. Heater is high. Throw is in the center field. Tan missed the target. Cano has a stolen base. Swings through the two-seamer, strike 3, and Tedson is down on strikes. Double D gets out of the inning. Remains 5-0 to the bottom of the third. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Wolfpack, and here's Prakniak to lead it off.
The third baseman.
Vaughn looks at one high, 1-0. Rip foul, 1-1. Chased another one high. It's fouled, out of play, 1-2. Soft liner to right. That's going to be caught by Tedson. Wow. Nice hops. Robs Prakniak of a hit. There's Vega. Gabriella drives a hanging curveball deep to center field, but that will hang up long enough for Baldwin to make the catch on the warning track. Wrong part of the park. And here is Eric Tan. Tan rips one to the left. That's another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Gotta bring up Double D. 1 for 1 with the single and an RBI. Hard grounder at the middle, fielded by Tedson. He'll fire to first. That's the third out. Nothing doing for the Wolfpack in the third. Remains 5-0 to the fourth. 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Mandibles. Here is first baseman Noodles Anaya. Looks at a pitch on the corner, 0-1. Another pitch on the corner, 0-2. Curveball froze him, strike 3. Never took the bat off his shoulder, the at-bat. Anaya down on strikes. Here's Eddie Blake. Hard ground to the third on the first pitch. Prakniak there, fires. Got him. And here is Renata Baldwin, center fielder. Pitch comes in, 0-1. Swings through the changeup, 0-2. Curveball froze her, strike 3. It caught the zone. Double D's through the fourth. Nothing doing. Bottom of the fourth, here we come. Still 5-0 Wolfpack. Move top of the order to face Long Stroke for the third time today already. Smokey looks at one in the dirt, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Outside again, 3-0 count to Smokey. And in the dirt, ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk. Smokey trots down the first, and Ghost is up now. Smokey takes off. First pitch catches the outside corner, throw down, not in time. Smokey steals second. Goes behind 0-1. Looks at one high, 1-1. High ball 2. 2-1 count now. Behind on the fastball, 2-2. Chases one inside, he's down on strikes. 1 out now, and here is Big Country. Kyle looks at one inside and high, 1-0. Chase one outside, 1-1. Soft dribbler to first. Anaya fields clean, he taps the bag. Smokey moves up to third on the play. Here's Mitchell Fragman now.
The first baseman.
Frag looks one outside, 1-0. Ball kicks to the bottom of the zone, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Hard ground at the middle, that'll be a base hit. That'll drive in Smokey and extend the Wolfpack lead 6-0 on the RBI single by Fragman. Bring up Kaufman. Dozer fouls for the first pitch off at 1-1. High ball 1. Third pitch skied to dead center. Baldwin is going to be there as it hangs up a bit. She'll make a catch for the third out. Wolfpack push across another run and extend the lead to 6 now as Jose Donkey leading off. First pitch ripped to third. Prakniak dives and cuts it off, gets up and fires. Got him. What a play by the new third baseman. There's Tan Sardines. Ball is low, 1-0. Swings through the curveball, 1-1. Sliders cuts by her, 1-2. Heater driven to left center field. Smokey going over into the gap on the warning track, makes the catch for the second out. Got to bring up Wilson Edwards. Has one of the 2 hits today. Swings to the first pitch, 0-1. Swings to the changeup, 0-2. Heater popped up. Double D over and calling for it. On the foul line. Makes the catch for the third out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Mandibles in the fifth. Bottom half of the fifth coming up, it's 6-0. 6, 7, 8 due up again, and here's Prakniak to lead off. Hard rip up the middle, that's another base hit for Prakniak. He'll get on first. Now to bring up Xavier. First pitch skied to shallow center. You're in a triangle coming in, but Baldwin calls off the two infielders and makes the catch, 1 out. Now to bring up Eric Tan.
The catcher.
First pitch skied to left center. That'll hang up again, and this time the left fielder will call it off. And he almost dropped the ball. Edwards almost mishandled that, but he managed to recover and make the catch anyway, so 2 outs. Here's Double D. Hard rip on the ground to short, right at Blake. He's going to get there and fire to first. That's the third out, so nothing doing for the Wolfpack despite the hit. Top of the sixth, here we come. 6-0 your score. Long stroke due to lead off will be pinch hit for by Dale Hooper. Hooper fouls first pitch off, 0-1. Hard ground to the short on the second. Jensen backhands and fires. Got her.
Now back, number 20, the right fielder.
First pitch to Cano is popped up into right field. Ghost doesn't even have to move hardly. Makes the play for the second out.
Now back, number 45.
Going to bring up Tedson. First pitch was way out in front of that one, 0-1. Second pitch inside, 1-1. Third pitch is fouled off, 1-2. Slider swung through at strike 3. He's down on strikes, and Double D gets through the sixth. Hooper is exiting, and Fen Valdez is coming out of the bullpen to pitch. Bottom of the sixth, here we come. Smokey to lead off against the new pitcher. Looks at one down the middle, 0-1. All in the dirt, 1-1. Hard rip up the middle, that'll get through for a base hit. Good hitting from Smokey. I'll bring him Ghost. First pitch popped up in the shallow right. Be an easy play for Cano, he's calling for it. Makes the play, 1 out. I'll bring up Big Country. Jensen drives the first pitch deep to right field. That'll drive Cano back to the warning track. He's looking up. Leaps, but he can't make the play. It's a home run, folks. Kyle Big Country Jensen goes yard again here in the playoffs. It's his third, and it extends the Wolfpack lead to 8-0. I'm going to bring out Mitchell Fragman. Fragman looks at one high, 1-0. Hard rip to short. It's past Eddie Blake into left field. That'll be another base hit for Fragman. Now up is Kaufman, 1 for 3 today with a 2-run homer. This guy's first pitch into right field, right center. Going over is Cano, calling for it, and he'll make the catch for the second out. And to bring up Prakniak. 2 for 3 today, 2 singles on his line score. Hard ripped into right center field. That's going to get down, and that might be trouble, folks. That'll get by the center fielder. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Fragman is rounding third. He's going to try and score easily. Here going to third is Prakniak. He's going for the triple. Throw in, not in time, and it is a triple for Prakniak as he drives in a run. It is 9-0 Wolfpack. Now 2 outs, runner at third for Gabriella. Gabriella drives first pitch deep left center field. That'll drive Baldwin to the warning track, but it'll hang up there, and she's calling for it, and will make the catch for the third and final out of the inning. But the Wolfpack push across 3 more thanks to a 2-run homer and an RBI triple. To the 7th. Mandibles need something to go their way pretty quickly. Here's Anaya to lead off. First pitch hit hard on the ground to shortstop. Jensen dives and cuts it off. Gets up and fires. Got him. Great job to rob Anaya of a hit. And here's Blake. First pitch is inside. 1-0. 2-0. Rip foul. 2-1. Dribble back to the mound. Double D there. Fires. Guts Blake for the second out. Now to bring up Baldwin. Center fielder looks at one high, 1-0. Changeup, she's way out in front of it, 1-1. Curveball catches his own 1-2. Slider lines softly to third. Prakniak makes the catch, and that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Mandibles in the 7th. To the bottom of the 7th we go. It remains 9-0. Here's Tan to lead off. Looks at one high, 1-0. Catches the plate, 1-1. Soft dribble up the middle. That'll be a base hit. A third hit today for Tan. It's 3 for 4. That'll bring up Double D. 1 for 3 today. Has a single and an RBI. Looks at one high, 1-0. High, 2-0. Driven to right center field. Cano over to the warning track, makes the play for the first out. That'll bring up Smokey. First pitch ripped into left center field. That's going to get down, and that could get to the wall. It is, however, cut off by Baldwin, and it will hold Smokey to just a single. So first and second now with 1 out for Eric Roberts. 0 for 4 today. Has an RBI on a ground out. Alright, rip up the middle. That'll be his base hit, and that will get the runners advancing, but Tan will hold up at third. They're not having great speed, so the bases are loaded for Big Country. 2 for 4 is a home run, a single, and 3 RBIs on his line score. Alright, rip up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Smokey rounds third. He's going to try and score as well. He will. That's 2 runs in on another single for Jensen. That's his 4th and 5th RBIs of the day. Wolfpack lead is extended to 11-0, and there are still runners at the corners for Fragman. Fragman drives the first pitch deep right center field. That's not coming back, folks. He got all of that one. It is gone. Home run. Mitchell Fragman, the first baseman, decides we need to make the lead even bigger. It's a 3-run homer. It's his 2nd of the playoffs, and it's now 14-0 Wolfpack. That'll bring up Kaufman. Sarah looks at one outside. 1-0, never threatened the zone. Rips the second pitch right at the shortstop on a hop. Blake picks it up and fires. 2 outs. That'll bring up Prakniak. 3 for 4 today. 2 singles, triple, and an RBI on his line score. Ball outside. 1-0. Ball low. 2-0. Fouled off. 2-1. 3-1. That's driven deep left field. Going over is Edwards. He's calling for it on the warning track. And he makes the catch for the 3rd out. So the Wolfpack push across 5 runs and extend the lead to 14-0 to the 8th. Double D still going strong here. He faces Donkey here. Donkey rips the first pitch deep in the left center field. That's going to be gone, folks. The Mandibles are on the board. Jose Donkey finally decides enough is enough. Hits his first homer of the playoffs, and it's now 14-1. Mandibles are going to need a lot more of those to get back in this game. Here is Sardines now. First pitch driven left center field. Going over is Smokey. He's on the warning track. Makes the play for the first out. Here's Edwards. Looks at one outside. 1-0. 2-0 now. Heater popped up behind the plate. 2-1. 2-seamer ripped on the ground to second. Right at Vega, though. Fires to first. That's the 2nd out. That'll bring up Ben Valdez. Dancer Reese will be pinch hitting. First pitch is blown by her 0-1. Ripped deep right field. It's a hooking foul, though. 0-2. Slider swings through at strike 3, and she's down on strikes. Another strikeout for Vincent. He gives up the solo shot, but gets through the inning. It's 14-1. Joe Gibson coming out of the bullpen to pitch here in the 8th. Vega up first. Drives the first pitch in the left center field. That will get down and all the way to the wall and 2 hops. Vega on her way to second already. Edwards finally corrals it, and she will walk in with a leadoff double here. Now to bring up Eric Tan. 3 for 4 today. 3 singles to his line score. First pitch ripped hard, foul. 0-1. Soft dribble to third. Right at Donkey. He fields it, fires to first, gets the out, but Vega advances to third on the play. Now Double D up. Drives the first pitch into right field. Coming in a few steps is Cano. Makes the catch. Vega tags and is heading home. Here's the throw in. It is not in time. It's a sack fly, and the Wolfpack extend the lead back to 14 runs. It's now 15-1. Here's Smokey up. All inside, 1-0. Hard rip up the middle. It's another base hit for Smokey. Keeps the inning alive here with 2 outs. Gonna bring up Ghost, 1 for 5 today. It's dribbled back to the mound. Gibson there, fires the first. 3 up. Well, 3 outs. Wolfpack push across a run, and it's now 15-1. Here's Cano to lead off the 9th against Double D, who looks for the complete game. First pitch is fouled up. 10 over. He's calling for it. Makes the catch for the first out. Here's Tedson. Swings through the first pitch changeup, 0-1. Curveball swings through it, 0-2. Slider, foul. Two-seamer dribbled back to the mound. Off Double D's glove. Rebounds. Gets him at first. Eddie Ulay. Good recovery from the pitcher. 2 up, 2 down now as Noodles and I is the last chance. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. Second pitch, he swings through it, 0-2. Curveball, line softly into right center. Laying out his Ghost, he missed the ball. It's going to get all the way to the wall. Caught off by Smokey. It'll be a double for Anaya. Now we'll bring up Eddie Blake. First pitch ripped hard on the ground, a short diving is Jensen in the hole. He gets up and fires, and he gets Blake for the third and final out of the game. Good defensive play, and the Wolfpack win the first game of the series, 15-1. 21 hits on the Wolfpack line score, giving them 15 runs, and well, it wasn't even close, folks. Only run scored for the Mandibles was the solo shot by Jose Donkey in the 8th inning. For us, we had every starter get at least 1 hit. And we had, wow, 5 RBIs from Jensen. That is a lot right there. Yeah, all around solid day. Long stroke goes 5, gives up 6 runs earned. Has 1080, takes the loss. Valdez gives up 8 runs in his 2 innings of relief, and Gibson only gave up 1. Vincent goes to complete it game, only gave up 1 run on 4 hits, which was that 1 run came off a solo homer, got 9 strikeouts. Players of the game: Mitchell Fragment, 4 for 4, home run, 4 RBIs. I think he got walked twice. Yeah, I think he got walked once. And then Big Country, 3 for 5, homer, 5 RBIs. And then Vincent with his complete game. So the Wolfpack take game 1 of the series, which puts us ahead for the second game. That's good. Alright, so game 2, Owen Oldham will take on Ed Callahan in the second matchup. This could be the Wolfpack clinching moment. This could be our championship clincher right here. Lineup's going to stay exactly the same, jump straight into the action. We can clinch the championship right here in Colonial Plaza. Alright, here we go. Smokey, Ghost, and Big Country do up to face Owen Oldham. First pitch to Smokey is way high, 1-0. Ball inside, 2-0 count to Smokey. Ball 3, 3-0. Ripped hard to short. Blake fields on the hop and makes the play, 1 out. I'll bring up Ghost. Ghost drives 1 to right field. That'll chase Cano back, but he'll come in a few steps now and make the catch for the second out. That'll bring up Big Country. Chases 1 high, and that's going to be a pop-up, easy pop-up for Blake. Makes the catch for the third out. It's 1-2-3 inning. Bottom half of the first coming up. Top of the order facing Callahan. Cano's first pitch, grip grounded third. Prakniak there, fires, 1 out. I'll bring up Tedson. Swings to the first pitch, 0-1. Curveball inside. 1-1. Cutter fouled off, 1-2. Heater grounded to first, frag there. Bare hands, taps the bag, second out. I'll bring up Noodles Anaya. First pitch flied in the shallow center. Smokey coming in, calling for it, makes the play for the third out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Mandibles. Nothing doing in the first for either squad. To the second. Nothing the score. Fragman the lead off here against Oldham. Pitches outside, 1-0. Turns on the second pitch, rips at the right field. That'll be right at Cano though, and that's the first out. Now up is Kaufman. Dozer rips the first pitch right at Donkey though, and he reacts quickly to make the catch. 2 outs. Now Prakniak up. He rips that right to center field. That's going to be right at Baldwin, and that's the third out. 3 hard hit balls, 3 hard hit outs. Nothing for the Wolfpack to the bottom of the second. Blake leading off. Fastball fouled off, 0-1. Dribbled softly to first on the second pitch. Frag, bare hands, taps the bag. 1 out. That's going to bring up Dancer Reese catching today. Second pitch skied in the left center. Smokey over. Makes the play for the second out. I'll bring up Baldwin. Heater blown by her own 1. 0-2. Change up inside, 1-2. Curveball fools her and she swings through it, strike 3. Callahan gets the strikeout. 1-2-3 inning for the Mandibles. Nothing doing in the first 2 innings. Scoreless to the third. Here's Vega to lead off. First pitch ripped through the right side, and that's a base hit in the right. That's the first hit for either side. Gabriella on the lead off the 3rd inning. I'll bring up Tan. Looks one outside, 1-0. 2-0. Rips his third pitch into left field. That is way back, folks, and it is gone over the bullpen. Home run, Eric Tan. Sarge goes yard. It's his first of the playoffs, and it's 2-0 Wolfpack here in the 3rd. That's going to bring up that Big Ed Callahan with no outs, no one on. First pitch is outside from Oldham, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Low, 3-0. Callahan rips the 4th pitch into right center. That's going to get down for a hit, and that'll get by Cano all the way to the wall. Callahan on his way to second. Now Callahan on his way to third. What the heck? Here comes the relay throw. It is in time, and that's the first out. So Callahan will get credit for the double, but he is unfortunately thrown out going for 3. So 1 out for Smokey. High ball 1. Second pitch is bunted to the left side, fielded by the pitcher. He gets up and fires. That's the second out. Gonna bring up Ghost. Ghost looks at 1 high, 1-0. All right, rip. Oh, it's off. Oh, that's off Oldham's head. Oh, God. Ghost beats it out for an infield single. That hit him in the head. No, it's a body contusion. It hit him in the upper neck area. Still, Gibson's coming into pitch. Oldham is gone. Here's Big Country. Ball inside, 1-0. Catches the outside corner, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. 2-0. 2-2. Full count. Ghost will be running on the pitch. Ripped into center, left center field. Baldwin will be there though to defer the hang up, and it will take the out. Make the catch for the 3rd out. Wolfpack get 2 across on a 2-run bomb by Eric Tan and lead 2-0. Jose Donkey up now. He's responsible for the Mandibles' only run in the first game. Hit a solo homer. Quickly behind 0-2 here. Cutter fouled off, 0-2 still. Two-seamer outside, 1-2. Heater froze him at the knees, strike 3. He's down on strikes for the first out. That'll bring up Wilson Edwards. Changeup catches the outside corner, 0-1. Curveball fouled back, 0-2. Heater high, 1-2. Cutter swings through it, strike 3. He's down on strikes. Two quick strikeouts for Callahan. Here is Gibson. Behind on the changeup, 0-1. Curveball outside, 1-1. Heater blown by her, 1-2. Cutter line softly to right. That'll drop in for a base hit. Good hitting from Gibson. Relief pitcher gets the first hit of the game for the Mandibles here in the third. Now to bring up Cano with 2 outs and a runner on first. Heater dribbled to third. Prakniak barehands and fires to first, gets the out, and that's another scoreless inning for the Mandibles. Top of the fourth, here we come, and it's still 2-0. Here's Fragman the lead off. Batting right-handed now, he's a switch hitter. First pitch driven softly to right center. Baldwin in, makes the catch, 1 out. I'll bring up Kaufman now. First pitch for foul, 0-1. Hard rip up the middle, diving play made by Blake to cut it off, gets up and fires, is in time to make the play. Nice defense from the shortstop. Now Prakniak up, with 1 today with a fly out. Hard rip on the ground, that'll be a base hit. Past the diving second baseman in the center field, and Prakniak's on with 2 outs. That'll bring up Vega. Gabriella looks at one outside, 1-0. Ball low, 2-0. Hard rip up the middle, that's another base hit to keep the inning alive here with 2 outs. Prakniak to second. First and second now for Tayan, responsible for the only 2 runs of the game so far on his 2-run homer back in the second. Hard rip up the middle, and that'll be a base hit. So 3 back-to-back singles here with 2 outs. Load the bases up for Big Ed Callahan. Pitcher looking to help his own cause here. Had a double back in the second. Ball low in the dirt, 1-1. 1-0. Low, 2-0. Inside, 3 balls, no strikes. Gibson needs to come in now. Ripped hard in the left field, that's another base hit. Prakniak scores, keeps the bases loaded. It's 3-0 Wolfpack. Now back to the top of the order, and here's Smokey Rodriguez. 0 for 2 today. Hard rip up the middle, diving play made by Tedson to cut it off. Fires to first, gets the out. So the Wolfpack push across a run, but the Mandibles get out of the jam and keep it at a moderate, only 3-run deficit. Bottom of the fourth, here we come. 2, 3, and 4 to up with Tedson leading off. First pitch is blown by him, 0-1. Behind, way in front of the changeup, 0-2. Curveball, froze him at the knees, strike 3 called, and he's down on strikes. Gotta bring up Noodles Anaya. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. Second pitch chased high, skied to right field. Roberts back to the warning track, makes the catch, 2 outs. Now Eddie Blake. Heater, ripped foul, behind, 0-1. Cutter catches his own, 0-2. 2-seamer blown by him, strike 3, and he's down on strikes. Callahan gets through the fourth, 1-2-3. To the fifth, 3-0 Wolfpack. Ghost leading off. Rips the first pitch into right field. That's going to be right at Cano for the first out. Now Big Country up. Kyle rips that one deep to center field. That's going to chase the center fielder back. It's high enough. It is gone into the seats. Home run, Big Country. He's done it again, folks. That's his 4th of the playoffs. And it's now 4-0 Wolfpack. Now to bring up Fragman. Frag is way in front of the changeup, 0-1. Chased one high and outside. That's fouled off, and it will drop. 2 out. 2 strikes now, 0-2. Foul, ball outside, 1-2. Skied to short. Blake in, calling for it. Makes the catch, 2 outs. Now to bring up Kaufman. Inside, 1-0. Soft dribbler through the left side. It's past Donkey in the left. That's a base hit. Kaufman keeps the inning alive. Now to bring up Prakniak. Hard dribbler up the middle, high hops off the mound. Blake there to field it though, makes the play at first, and that's the third out. Wolfpack get across another run in the fifth thanks to Jensen's home run. It's now 4-0 Wolfpack. Dancer Reese leading off, way out in front of the changeup, 0-1. Curveball fouled off, 0-2. Heater blown by her, strike 3, and she's down on strikes. Baldwin looks at a first pass ball in the inside corner, 0-1. Curveball catches the corner as well, 0-2. Cutter swings through at strike 3. She's down on strikes. 2 quick strikeouts for Callahan in the 5th. Here's Donkey. Jose swings through the first pitch, 0-1. Changeup catches the outside corner, 0-2. Curveball ripped up the middle. Diving is Jensen. It's by him in the center. That'll be a 2-out base hit for Donkey. Keeps the inning alive. Bring up Wilson Edwards. First pitch is fouled off. Behind the plate, 10 over in front of the Wolfpack dugout, makes a catch for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Mandibles in the 5th. Through 5, it's 4-0 Wolfpack. Gibson is exiting, and Fen Valdez comes in to pitch. Wilson Edwards is also coming out as Nellie Prouse will come in to play left field. Here's Vega. First pitch fouled off. It's going to hang up, though. Anaya's over to make the catch in foul territory for the 1st out on Vega. Now Eric Tan up. Sarge looks at one on the outside corner, 0-1. Hard rip off of Valdez's glove, but he rebounds, makes the play at first, 2 outs. Now to bring up Big Ed Callahan. Hard ripped on the ground to second. Tedson there on a hop. Fires to first, 3 up, 3 down. Good inning from Valdez, holds the Wolfpack at 4 runs. Now Prouse up. First pitch is blown by him, 0-1. Dribble, second pitch dribbled softly to second. Vega bare hands, makes the play at first, 1 out. Now up is Cano, back to the top. First pitch inside, 1-0. Way in front of the changeup, 1-1. Cutter high, 2-1. Swing behind the 2-seamer, 2-2. Swings through the curveball, strike 3. He's down on strikes. 2 outs now. That'll bring up Tedson. First pitch skied into left center field, going over is Kaufman. Makes the play, 3 up, 3 down inning for Callahan. Through 6 and remains 4-0. Top the 7th and top the lineup due up for the Wolfpack. First pitch high and outside, 1-0. Ball catches the outside corner, 1-1. Hard rip up the middle, but fielded by Valdez. Nice reflexes. Fires the first, 1 out. Now Ghost up. That's ripped. Oh, that's gonna hit Valdez. Second pitcher Ghost is hit in this game. Dancer recently would have recovered quickly and make the play at first, but ow. Jensen up and Valdez is gone. That was another body contusion, and Giles Bianchi, the closer's coming in to pitch. Jensen rips the first pitch past the diving second baseman into right center field. That's going to get almost all the way to the wall. It's cut off by Baldwin. Jensen on his way to second. Throw in, not in time. It's a 2-out double for Big Country. Keeps the inning alive now. And here's Fragman. Fragman rips the first pitch into right field. That'll hang up long enough, though, for Cano to run over and make the catch for the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Wolfpack despite knocking out the second pitcher of the game. Bottom of the 7th, it's 4-0 still. And here's a Noodles Anaya. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. Second pitch caught the outside corner, 0-2. Curveball swings through at strike 3. Callahan gets another strikeout. Krachniak dropped the ball. You could hear it in the background. Eddie Blake up, misses the first pitch, 0-1. Changeup low and outside, 1-1. Heater blown by him on and 2. Curveball catches the inside corner, froze him. Strike 3 called. 2 out. 2 quick strikeouts for Callahan, and that'll bring up Dancer Reese. First pitch dribbled softly to the mound. Callahan there fires the first. 3 up, 3 down inning. To the 8th, it remains 4-0 as Mandibles only have 2 hits so far. Here's Bianchi versus Kaufman. Dozer fouls, skies the first pitch to the right side of the infield. It's pop-up. First baseman Anaya there makes the catch, 1 out. Now to bring up Krachniak. First pitch is inside, 1-0. Caught the outside corner on that one. A good pitch, 1-1. High, 2-1. Hard grounded to second, right at Tedson though. Fires to first, 2 up, 2 down. Now to bring up Gabriela Vega. Savior looks at one outside, 1-0. Fouled off, 0-2. Or 1-1. Turns on the third pitch, rips it foul, 1-2. Checked her swing, 2-2. Behind strike 3, she's down on strikes. Bianchi through the eighth, nothing doing. 6, 7, 8 due up, which is Baldwin. Looks at the first pitch on 1, Donkey, and then it'll be the pitcher spot. Second pitch lined in the left, that's a base hit. Good hitting from Baldwin to lead off the inning. That's going to bring up Donkey. Changeup catches at the knees, 0-1. Curveball fouled off, 0-2. Heater blown by him, strike 3. Donkey down on strikes for the first out. Now to bring up Giles Bianchi, and pinch hitting will be Dale Hooper again. Hooper dribbles the first pitch back to the mound. Callahan fields, flips it to the first baseman. That's the second out. Runner advances to second on the play. And here's Nellie Prouse. First pitch on the outside corner, 0-1. Cutter blown by him, 0-2. Two-seamer hitting the foul territory. Prakniak going over. It will get in the seats though, 0-2. Curveball dribbled softly to the right side. Fragment coming off. Callahan gets it. No one's there to cover the bag. It's an infield hit for Prouse. Bad miscommunication between those two as it's first and third now with 2 outs. First pitch to Cano's fouled off, 0-1. Curveball catches the inside corner, 0-2. Changeup ripped on the ground to shortstop. Jensen there picks it up and fires. Gets the out at first, and Callahan gets out of the jam. Hooper coming out, and windswept Wasman, the last reliever in the bullpen, comes in to pitch the 9th. Eric Tan leading off. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Wolfpack. First pitch is fouled off, 0-1. Second pitch hit back up to windswept. It's off her glove. She gets up and fires to first anyway, and that's the first out. And here's Callahan. No pinch hitter. He's going for the shutout. Hard line up the middle. Diving play made by Tetson to cut it off. Fires. Gets the out. 2 quick outs. And now Smokey up. Rips the first pitch foul, 0-1. Ripped up the middle, that's a base hit. Smokey keeps the inning alive. It's a 2 outs runner at first now for Eric Roberts. Goes, hits one up the middle, that's another base hit. That's going to be on back-to-back hits to keep the inning alive here with 2 outs. First and second now. Now to bring up Big Country, 2 for 4 as a double and a home run. Fouls first pitch back, 0-1. Inside, ball 1. Hard hit up the middle, that's going to get through for another base hit. 3 back-to-back hits. Smokey rounds third. He's going to try and score, and he will. Goes to third. Runners at the corners now. It's 5-0 Wolfpack. Fragment up. Frag lines first pitch to second, right at Tedson though, and that's going to be the 3rd out. Wolfpack push across a run though, and it's the 5-0 lead for Callahan in the 9th. This is to clinch the championship. First pitch is by Tedson, 0-1. It's 2, 3, and 4. Second pitch by Tedson again, 0-2. Curveball ripped into right field. Ghost going back, makes the catch for the first out. 2 more outs, folks. Now to bring up Noodles and Aya. First pitch grounded up the middle. Jensen there, cuts it off, fires. 2 outs. 1 more out, and we've got the championship in the bag. Here's the curveball to Blake. Ripped to second, leaping is Vega. She makes that catch, and the Wolfpack have clinched the championship, folks. They've done it. They've done it. The Wolfpack win this championship. It took them 3 years, but they finally did it. They went from a team that finished in last place the first year to winning it all. They go undefeated the regular season, undefeated in the playoffs, 16-0, and they've done it. And they center around Callahan and start throwing him up in the air. Tan leads the charge in the outfield as they celebrate in front of the visiting fans. Callahan and Lewandowski high-fiving, Double D jumping up and down in the background. Eddie there in front, the hurt leader. A nice panoramic view of the whole team. Wolfpack have done it, folks. They've won the championship. 5-0. Much closer than the first game, but still, Mandibles' lack of offense really came back to bite them. They only managed 4 hits, and that got me the trophy. Cream of the custom. basically win a custom season of your design. Basically just win the championship. Everyone in the Wolfpack lineup got a hit except for Fragman. He went 0 for 5. Did not notice that. Callahan goes in the complete game, shutout, 11 strikeouts, gets the win. Oldham only lasts 2 2/3 because he took a line drive off the chest. Callahan's your player of the game, obviously, with his shutout. Jensen 3 for 5 again, another hot game for him in the playoffs. Home run, double, single, 2 RBIs. And then Tam went 2 for 4 with a homer and 2 RBIs as well. There we go, folks. The season is complete. The Wolfpack win in year 3. They have finally done it. They've clinched the championship. Congratulations to all those involved. It's over. Good job, guys. This is our team. Our team won. Yep. We did it. So Fragman won the batting title in the playoffs. Jensen obviously hit the most home runs. He also had the most RBIs. Not surprising. Let's go pitching. All of our pitchers got 1 win. 2 of them threw shutouts. Watkins and Callahan started with a shutout, ended with a shutout. That's how you do it. So yeah. All in all, great year. So now what do we do? Because the goal was to have the Wolfpack win a championship in this custom league, which is all made-up teams. So now, I think they deserve a call-up to the big leagues. So who won? So obviously we went from a team that finished 2 and 10 to 5 and 7 to 12 and 0. So we got better every year. We improved. So now my question is, what do we do now? Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through this and I'm gonna find the 3 teams that won the league championship each year. Obviously, we're one. Well, we won the one in year 3, and then year 2 and 1. I'm gonna take the winners from those 2 championships and imply them into a new league. All 3 of them are gonna advance to a new league, which is gonna compose half of the regular teams from Super Mega Baseball and half created teams. Now, I know what you're thinking, why can't I do it with all of the standard teams plus these 3? That's an option that's not available to me, unfortunately. The customization is really limited in that regard. But anyway, let's go and see which 2 teams will be joining us here. Mandibles. The Mandibles won the 2nd year championships. They were going for back-to-back ones. And year 1, I believe, was the Buckaroos. So yeah, it'll be the Buckaroos and the Mandibles. I like. Actually, I want to see if I do a standard thing real quick. Let's see, do a standard season. What are my options here? Okay, so you cannot, I say again, you cannot play, you cannot put in custom teams, it looks like, if you do standard. Yeah, if you do standard, you cannot put in custom teams. Okay, so that's why I don't want to do that. So if we do a new custom league, which I could use the corporate league already, but I'm going to delete this league, because I just made that for an elimination thing. Which I won, by the way. It was on Twitch. So if we create a new custom league, we'll have the same thing, 2 conferences, obviously. Well, now I need to know how many teams are in the actual... How many teams are actually in this? I think it's 16. Let's have a look. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There are 16 teams in that league. Okay, so there's 16 teams. So make a new league. We obviously are only going to have 16 teams. If that's the case, we only need, like, yeah, we only need 4 divisions. Add 4 from my teams, or... That's the one I want. I want 4 teams from my teams, and then 12 teams from the Super Mega League. That's the one I want. Yeah, because here are the options you get. You get either 4 teams from the teams that are already created, and then 12 automatically generated new ones. You get 4 teams from your teams that are already existing, and then 12 from Super Mega League. You get 16 all brand new teams. Or you get all 16 teams from the Super Mega League. That's all you get. So yeah, I'm going to be doing this one. So this is called the Historic League now. Okay, I like that. So which teams made it? The Mandibles, that's good. That's one of the teams I wanted. Wolfpack, obviously the Wolfpack's going to make it. Burglars made it. That's not supposed to happen. That is going to be the Buckaroos. We'll put them in there. There we go. So all 3 teams that I like, that needed to make it, made it. The Mandibles, the Buckaroos, and now the Wolfpack have made it. The other team they added was the Sewer Sneaks, which is interesting, because the Sewer Sneaks never made the playoffs in any of the iterations of the league. So I don't think I'm going to put them in. I don't think so, no. The Burglars obviously made it last year. There we go. Aggressors are hit or miss. They're either really good or really bad. I'm looking for a team that's pretty average in everything. The Derbies did pretty well. I think I'll put them in, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put the Derbies in. The Derbies did very well both years, so there are your teams, guys. This is your new 16-league team. The Historic League. We got the Eternal Conference and the Ancient Conference. Your 16 teams are 12 original teams from Super Mega League: Platypi, Blowfish, Nemesis, Moose, Freeboaters, Moonstars, Overdogs, Crocodons, Wide Loads, Grapplers, Beewolves, and that's it. And then, in the 4 created teams that are making it, the Wolfpack, obviously, Season 3 champions. Buckaroos, Season 1 champions. Mandibles, Season 2 champions. And Derbies, who made the playoffs, I think, twice. So the structure looks good. I like it. Yep, this looks good. I like this idea. Alright, let me just make sure I didn't delete anything by accident. I did. Whoops. I did delete. I deleted a team. Oh dear. I don't remember who it was. There's the Platypi. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's okay. We're all good here. Alright, let me make sure all 16 teams are here. Perfect. Good, good, good. Alright, that's good, that's good. So if we were to do a new season for that, obviously we're going to play as the Wolfpack because, well, that's my team. So now there are 12, if we do a 12 season length, there's only 16 teams, so we would play each team once. No, that's wrong. There's 15 other teams. We would miss playing 3 teams altogether. So we need to play every team at least once. So that means we have to play at least 16 games. So I'm thinking 20. Because let's see, that plays all 15 teams once, and that leaves 5 extra games. You got 3 other teams in your division, play them each twice. That's still not a good number. How about 22? Nope, too much. 24? Play every team once, it's 15. Leaves us with 9, I believe. Play division teams 2 or 3 times. We play each of them 3 times. It's an extra 6, so that's still not it. It's too much there, Chief. I'm thinking 20. 20 sounds good. 9 innings, obviously. Playoff series is only going to be best of 3. And there'll be 8 playoff teams this time, not 4. There'll be 8. Sounds good. And we will be playing as the Wolfpack. Excellent, so the new league is ready, and we get the Blowfish first. Ooh, I like the Blowfish. They're actually my favorite team. So, they're one of my favorite teams, actually. My favorite 3 teams are the Sawteeth, Blowfish, and the Beewolves. So this will be an very, very good matchup. James Watkins leading off against Wanda Dregler. Ooh, this is good. So we got our own creative guys versus guys who are actual Super Mega Baseball players. These are actual players from the first game that carried over to the second game, so this is going to be fun. I can't wait to play, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this season, and I'll catch you all in Season 4. This is the Nasty One, signing off.